Good morning, ABC family. Welcome back to another Kids Talk. We've been talking about rejoicing always. To start today, let's play a game. Let's play Try Not to Think Of. Try not to think of a pink elephant. Try not to think of its pink ears, pink trunk, and pink tail. Try not to picture it singing, dancing, and jumping around. Try not to think of a pink elephant. So who was able to not think of a pink elephant? It's very hard to not think of something, especially when someone is always talking about it or if you constantly see it. ABC family, with coronavirus, it seems like no matter where we go, who we see, or what we do, everybody is talking about it. It's on the news, it's part of our daily conversations, and everything we do is now impacted by it. With so much of our thoughts centered on the coronavirus, it's very easy to lose joy. We can't rejoice always when we're worried about getting sick, nervous for loved ones, or fearful of what is going to happen to us. But Paul wants us to be able to rejoice always. So he gives us a command to follow. Here's what the Apostle Paul wrote while he was alone in jail. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. ABC family, remember, Paul's in jail. It could be very easy to focus on his circumstances, not having any friends around, being hungry or sick, the pains of wearing shackles and chains. But what does he do? He focuses on Jesus, and that allows him to rejoice always. ABC family, this week, here's what I want you to do. I want you to spend some time thinking about one of the different things Paul commands. When Paul says, think of something true, think about the Bible. This week, read Bible stories. Try to read more Bible stories than news articles or video clips. And when you familiarize yourself with different Bible stories, all the different things Paul says to focus on will become so much easier. So when Paul says, think of something noble, you can think of the story of Joshua leading the Israelites into the promised land. When Paul says, think of something right, you can think of Daniel and how he obeyed God even when the government commanded him not to. When Paul says, think of something pure, you can think of Joseph and how he fled Potiphar's wife when she tempted him to sin. When Paul says, think of something lovely, you can think of Queen Esther and how she saved the Jews from death. When Paul says, think of something admirable, you can think of Ruth and how she was faithful to Naomi and God. When Paul says, think of something excellent, you can think of Paul himself and when he obeyed Jesus' command to make disciples. When Paul says, think of something praiseworthy, you can think of Mary and a song she sang before Jesus was born. ABC family, the Bible is full of true stories that are worthy of our thoughts. And as we think upon these stories more and more, we will begin to see Jesus and the cross. Our thoughts will be focused upon Jesus. And when our thoughts are on Jesus, we will rejoice. Even during the coronavirus, we can rejoice always. Remember, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. I'll see you next time.